Okay, everyone, this is going to be a quick one. Come on in, come on in, come on in. All right, everybody. Hello, everybody coming on in. I will take attendance in just a moment, but we're going to get right into it. This is going to be a brief one. I've got another meeting after this in about 45 minutes, which is totally fine. I just want to give you all some content as I'm traveling and let you all know what I've been up to and what I've been eating, because clearly I've been eating. But yes, let me introduce myself for anyone new here. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Usually I'm welcoming you to a struggle cooking class, but I am not cooking. I'm still in Mykonos, so I'm in Greece on vacation. So when I'm not in the kitchen, I love giving you all these dining documentaries. And usually what we do in the dining documentary is I go through the website of the restaurant, and then I go through my actual pictures so we can compare what they're selling and what I bought. However, I was looking, and this restaurant does not have a website, or their website is broken. They do have a Facebook. So I'll tell you all a little bit about it, and then we'll see what they have online and close with my pictures. So we're going to take attendance. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to shout yourself out. If you would like to watch from the clouds, you are most welcome here. We are always the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. Sorry, y'all. All right. Should have got some water. The water on the island is not suitable for drinking, and I'm trying to save my bottle so that I can brush my teeth in the morning. I know I could call room service or go down to the front desk, but anyway, let's take attendance and get started. Who do we have here? Official public. Hello, we have Dollar Duvall, JP Franklin, and Queensborn. Thank you all so much for being here. I am going to share my screen. So if you would like to see, you can come on over to MaggieTheSubstituteTeacher.com. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. All right. Let's see who we have here. We have Inspired One. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a minute. I'm glad that you're back. We have Tasha checking in on Facebook. She says, hey, Miss Maggie. Hello, sweetheart. With the beautiful babies. We have Darlene. She says, hi, Maggie. Hello, my dear. Welcome. Welcome back. Dr. Angel says, your weight loss is noticeable. You look great. Thank you for the compliment, especially this week on vacation. I'm eating everything, but I am walking a lot. I'm part of a group tour, and so we're seeing everything and moving all day. But I appreciate the compliment. I got a ways to go, but thank you. It is a marathon and not a sprint, so I appreciate that. And Khalees says, popped in to say hi, gotta run back to work. Hello, my dear. Safe trip back from Greece and hope you have a fabulous time. Yes, thank you for popping in. Y'all are always welcome to watch without listening, listen without watching, multitask, come late, leave early. I'm just glad that you're here. So thank you, Khalees. I'll see you next time. Wilbert says, greetings. Orange is my favorite color. Can't stay long. Have a great stream. Yeah, I can't stay long either, you all. I got a meeting with Aisha in about 45 minutes. So we'll make this a quick one and then I'll be back. But I do like to give you all content every day. And if I'm not available, I try to pre-record something. So if you're new here and you like what I'm doing, feel free to follow along. So Wilbert brought up something And I want to start by thanking you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am part of a competition called Favorite Chef. This is a popularity contest, but it's for a good cause. It's for a charity. And I do have the chance to win. The winner gets $25,000, a magazine spread, and a lot of publicity. So I'm not even going to lie to you all. That would be great. But more important for me, as part of the competition, I get to work with and learn from other chefs. And y'all know I'm a home cook. I'm a daughter of a retired home science teacher. And so I've never been to culinary school. So I love to learn. That's what I do when I'm traveling, is eat the food, learn, take the classes, all of that. So you all have been asking you to vote and vote for me every day. It is free. I just don't want to wear out my welcome. This competition is in multiple phases of elimination, meaning we just started last week and you all put me at first place. And some of you all voted extra, and you can vote extra by donating to the charity. I can't vote and I can't donate, and I don't get any of the money. So I would just ask if you all want to continue to vote. I am not going to stop you, but I don't want you to get burned out, because the contest goes from June to August, which means like every other week they're going to have cuts, right? So they're going to go from, right now there's like 80 something in the group, down to the top 20. And then 2 weeks later down to the top 15. And then 2 weeks later down to the top 10, top 5, and then the top 1 in each group. Once they get down to the top 1 in each group, they're going to reset the votes, and then we go through like quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, that type of thing. I'll be updating you all along the way, but I guess the long and short of it is, save your strength. And those of you all that have been donating to buy extra votes, thank you. But I almost want to say save your money, because you guys have me at first place. And so, not to sound pretentious, but I feel confident that I'm going to make the first initial rounds of elimination. So that being said, I'm going to continue to check every day. I have dropped the link, and I'll drop the link. If anyone doesn't know what the heck I'm talking about, I will drop the link so you all can see the Fave Chef competition. And you can even see how I rank, and that I'm currently in first place. So I just wanted to give that little spiel and say thank you. I will definitely update you all as the contest goes. All right, so that was our public service announcement. I see somebody in the chat that's already clowning me. What does Wilbert say? You don't have to ask us to daily vote. I'm going to remind everyone all the time. Okay, Wilbert. Who do we have here? None other than Mr. Option One. You all know him and you love him. And what is he saying? Justice League vibes and Wonder Woman vibes, I see. Part of what I love about traveling is that I immerse myself in other cultures. And so I was in Athens, Greece yesterday. Today I'm in Mykonos, which is an island, still part of Greece, but Greece has many islands. And so I bought this bracelet, which is an eternal love and life. And you all can see it's very like ancient design. It's just a little, beauty bracelet. And I bought this tiara. I didn't think y'all would notice, but interestingly enough, just like the Olympic rings, and I'm not a princess, well, kind of I am, but let's park that. I'm not royal, right? So, but you all can see this goes all the way around. And what I like is that it holds my hair in place, especially while it's windy. And Mr. Option One is telling me I look like Wonder Woman. So I just, always like to look nice for you all, represent myself well, represent you all well. But apparently my jewelry is giving Mount Olympus vibes. I don't know. I can't win. Hello, Dee Dee. I'm so glad you're here as well. It is 5 p.m. Eastern, I think. Hey, Paige, but it is midnight here in Greece. Thank you, Mr. Option One. Dee Dee says, hi, Maggie and everyone. Congratulations on Favorite Chef. Thank you all. Haven't won yet, but I keep refreshing and I'm still in first place. Thank you. And Diaz says, it looks great. You like it? Thank you so much. This is, I like it too, y'all, because it kind of gets my hair out of my face, but I don't really like, big clips and stuff in it. But yeah, it's just kind of like a headband and it goes on the side, kind of giving the uh, Greek vibes. Hello. Oh, we have someone new here. Is it Ivrisha? Thank you so much for being here. My first time seeing you. Welcome. All right, everyone. So let's get started. Mr. Options One says, we got you, Maggie. I'm voting on a schedule every day. So if you all want to continue to vote, I'm not going to tell you to stop. I'm just going to say, hold on. If I make it all the way to the end, and some of y'all think I can win this thing, the competition ends, I think, like August 23rd or 28th. So this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint, and I don't want to wear you all out. But it is free to vote. Did I drop the chat? I dropped the link in the chat. It is free to vote, I believe, every 24 hours. And you don't have to be in the United States. So if you all want to support me, I appreciate it. Y'all, did y'all hear that? Okay. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for supporting. But once we get down to the elimination rounds, I'm going to be full court press. What does Wilbert say? Also, please help the lead moderator, Mona, get her watch hours up so she can get. Sounds like there's a cat fight outside, y'all. Can y'all hear that? Anyway. Hi, Maggie in class. Mona's here. Yes, y'all, please check out Mona. Mona, please drop your link. Y'all, Mona has a YouTube channel too, and she's approaching. YouTube has changed the monetization requirements. So please, if you like good content, Mona talks about pop culture, events that matter to the family. I love it. So please check it out. Mona says I look beautiful. Thank you for saying that. I was a little self-conscious. I was rocking the Greek. But when I went to Hawaii, I put a Polynesian flower in my, behind my ear. So I always, I try. Thank you. Kia G says, hello, everyone. Don't forget to vote. All right, I've given you my public service announcement, but I am in your hands, y'all. I am not in control here. I can't vote. I can't donate. All I can do is promote. So thank you. Hello, 10 plus sound. Camera go out. Y'all struggle streaming. All right. Exactly. Y'all hear the cats? I'm in a beautiful hotel. I'll share with you all exactly where tomorrow because I'm checking out and going to Santorini. But there is wildlife here. It's interesting. So, but I'm down for the night. Wendy heard it in New York. Exactly. Oh, okay, y'all. Look, tell my children I love them. No, we're fine. Y'all heard that? You're not crazy. Yes, y'all, please go check out Mona and support. Okay, so let me tell you all about Mykonos. Conscious Girl. She's in North Carolina? Oh, okay. I heard NY. I see Wendy NYNC. Okay, so you're in North Carolina. Still very far away from here. All right, you all. So just a little lesson, and then we're going to get into the snacks. I had an incredible meal today. I wanted to have a gyro. Okay, some of you all pronounce it gyro. So it's the Greek sandwich that's on pita bread, and it's the gyro. Very popular street food. They make it kind of like a wrap, and usually it has like shaved lamb, that tzatziki, like cucumber sauce, vegetables, and it's a very savory meal. Y'all know I don't eat like that regularly, but I am very intentional about, when I eat something that I like the American way, I want to eat it consider the source, right? I want to eat the original way. So was it Quiet Storm or someone had said, to get pita bread, like original pita bread while I was here. So I wanted to do that. Auntie Jenny told me to get the little rice stuffed leaves. So I did that. Hello, Conscious Growth. Thank you. So I have been on the hunt for and they pronounce it gyro. Okay, so it's almost like a soft G. So it's not gyro and it's not gyro. It's gyro. That's what I've learned. And so it's everywhere here. So I'm like, there's no shortage of these type of kebab shops, gyro shops, all kinds of, food, incredible food, even the Greek salads. And I'm not a big olive lover. So I saw a shop yesterday, but it was kind of like a little takeaway hole in the wall. It was standing room only. And honestly, I want to sit down at a restaurant and be served only because I'm usually the one doing the serving, and you all know I love to cook and I love to serve others, but it is nice every once in a while that I can sit down and have a meal. So I'm here, I'm traveling by myself, but with a group, right? So I'm in my room as a single. So we have some things that the group does together, and then we have some times during the day that we have free time. And so on free time, people may kind of break up and go to different restaurants. So I saw the place yesterday that was kind of like a hole in the wall. So we got back together. So I did not have the gyro yesterday because I didn't want to be like, excuse me, pardon me. Like I didn't want the fast food experience. I wanted a proper gyro. Okay, so when we got together for dinner last night, a lot of the people in the group are like, what did you do for lunch today? Or, did you do this or did you do that? And there's a lady who's also traveling. I don't know her, but she said that she had a gyro. And I was like, oh, great. Tell me about it. That's on my list of things that I need to do while I'm here in Greece. And she kind of made that it was okay face. And I was like, oh, no, 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 no. This is what I'm looking for. And she said that it was served open face on a plate. And I was like, what? I thought a gyro was like street food, like a sandwich. You could eat it by hand, pick it up like a burger or something like that, like a wrap. And she said it was kind of, just on the plate and all the ingredients were just kind of there for you to assemble yourself. And I was like, that doesn't sound too good. I'm going to have to look into that. Now, this is another thing, you all. I'm kind of a little bit stubborn that way. It's like if someone says that they don't like something, there's a part of me that's like, do I need to try it for research purposes to see if, is it really as bad as they say? I know I'm weird like that. Okay, so today we had kind of a lazy day. If you all saw my post, I went to the spa, had a massage. It was lovely, had breakfast. It was great. So during our free time, usually we have planned things in the morning and in the evening. And so on the tour, we have lunchtime, you're kind of on your own. So I went to the waterfront. So Mykonos is an island. Greece has the mainland, which is connected to like Europe proper. And then they have so many different islands in this Aegean Sea. Shout out to the Bible scholars. Y'all have heard of Thessaloniki, Crete, Mykonos. There's so many different islands here that make up the country of Greece. So this tour, we started in Athens on the mainland. We took a ferry to Mykonos, which is where I am now. And then tomorrow, I think we take another ferry to Santorini. Okay. So on the coastline, just like any other island country, that's the premium, like real estate. That's the hot spot. Christina says, hi, beautiful. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been told I'm channeling Wonder Woman today, but I have some Greek souvenirs that I put on my little tiara, headband, and my bracelet. Thank you. So Christina says Santorini is beautiful. Yes, I will be there tomorrow. So if y'all like what I'm doing, follow me. And I'm posting every day. I'm streaming every day and then posting multiple times a day, the reels and the shorts, so y'all can see what I'm into. Okay, so the coastline of Mykonos is where it is like wall to wall to wall hotels, restaurants, ice cream shops, souvenir shops. anything that you want, this is where you buy it. So if you think of any tourist city, they have like a boardwalk or a strip or whatever, this is where this is. So as you walk down the waterfront, all these restaurants are like connected side by side, and they usually have somebody out front, not yelling or haggling, but kind of like, hello, what are you in the mood for? Would you like souvlaki? Do you want seafood? Do you want burger? You want pizza? You know, they're kind of trying to get people to come inside their shop. So it's very nice. Nobody's pushy. If you're, you know, if you say, oh, I'm not hungry or whatever, oh, have a nice day. So I was on my way to a restaurant that the tour director recommended, but this nice man asked me, come on in. We have something, just for you. Do you have any taste or anything? I said, well, I'm looking to have a gyro. And he said, oh, we have huge gyro. You could have whatever you like. We have chicken, we have pork, we have whatever. So here's the thing, y'all. Lamb, which is what we usually think of with the gyros in the US, is more common in the US. Lamb is actually less common here unless it's a special occasion like Easter. So most of their gyros here would be you can get it two ways with the shaved meat, which is the one on the spit. It's usually pork. So that's what I had today. It was shaved thin, kind of like bacon, but not crunchy like bacon, but excellent flavor. Y'all will see my pictures. And then you can also get it with chicken. So think of like chicken strips, like marinated, not breaded, but just like the grilled chicken strips, seasoned very well, that you would have on a salad. So those are usually your everyday options, either pork or chicken. Okay. So he was like, oh, yes, we have gyro. We have, very big gyro. And I asked him, I said, I have heard, is it like open face gyro, or is it like one that I can hold and eat? Because I'm thinking that's normal, right? What do I know? He was like, oh, it's open. It's on a plate. You do whatever you like. And I was like, I'll keep walking. And he was like, okay, no problem. Because I was going to try and find a handheld street food version. So I went to the next restaurant and the next restaurant, and they all had open face gyro. So I just went back to the first place that reached out to me, which was the restaurant we're going to talk about today. So you're going to see an open face gyro. Excellent. Excellent. And I'll show you all how I ate it. But what I've learned, so two lessons for my gyro lovers. Lamb is not very common here in Greece unless it's special occasion. So it's either going to be chicken or pork for your meat. And then two, put my phone on Do Not Disturb. If you're eating on the go, street food is when they put it like in that, wax paper or whatever, and you eat it by hand. If you're sitting down at a restaurant, think of it like a really big tostada. So you have your pita bread, your tzatziki sauce, your meat, your vegetables, and all of that kind of mountain on top so that you can sit down and get into it that way. So, a little lesson learned for me. All right. So, excuse me, the last thing that I'll say, this restaurant, unfortunately, I couldn't find a website. It looks like they really focused on the food and not the internet presence. So if anybody's watching, my recommendation, because I love to always promote the restaurants that I'm reviewing, but their website link is broken. So we're going to take a look at their Facebook for a few moments, and then we will take a look at my pictures, and then I'll let you all have your evening. All right, so what is this called again? This is Kazarma. Okay, so I'm just going to pull up their website. They do have, their Facebook. They do have a Facebook and an Instagram. I couldn't find a YouTube and I couldn't find a website. So let's take a look. Kia says, I love gyros. Yes, you're going to love this. Y'all, the food was excellent. Everything was excellent. I just kept ordering. Greedy. All right, so let me share my screen with you all. We'll take a quick look at their Facebook. Hope you all are doing well. Okay. So just looking at Facebook. All right, let's go to Kazarma Mykonos. All right, so the picture isn't that great, but if you all are able to see, so this is the waterfront. So this is looking at let's just call it the boardwalk. I'm sure there's a proper name for it, but the ships, cruise ships, mini ships, yachts, or whatever, will be in the water. Mykonos, excuse me. Mykonos is a very popular island for nightlife. They call it the Beverly Hills of Greece. So there's a lot of money. You can tell it's expensive. So it's nice to visit, but yeah, there's a lot of yachts and that kind of stuff here. So this is where the jet set people go. Clearly, that's not me. Okay, so you all can see here, so this is the view. So if you look, like I said, like this looks like a church, but you can see this could be a restaurant, this is a restaurant, like they're literally like side by side by side. So as you're walking the boardwalk, they have signs outside, they have people outside. You can get whatever you like. You can get seafood, you can get anything. Thank you all for the likes and the hearts. Okay, so their menu is online, kind of. All right, we'll play just a couple videos and then we'll take a look at the pictures. Hello, everyone coming in. All right, indulge in the enchanting ambiance of our outdoor seating at Kazarma, Mykonos, where every moment becomes a captivating experience. As you step into our picturesque setting, immerse yourself in the beauty of nature with panoramic views of the old harbor and the stunning Mykonos skyline. All right, so what I'll say first about that, you all don't have to worry about this, but when you see my pictures like from the ferry, obviously, these islands and people trading back and forth goes back hundreds, probably thousands of years. That is one thing I love about traveling Europe, Africa. I'll be in Asia in a couple of years. I love going to cultures that have a history that's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years old. Because when you're in the States, you don't realize how young the United States is because everything is so new. 200 to 300 years is just like that when you talk about cultures that have been doing things since like 500 BC. Okay, so they have the old port and then they have the new port. So obviously the old port is where the ships would come in, they would do their trading and whatnot. But as ships grew and as business grew, they have made a whole nother port of Mykonos. Who do we have here? Bruiser's in the house. He says, hey sis, hello sir. Thank you so much for coming back. We appreciate you so much. I'm doing a little dining documentary about what I ate in Greece today. All right, so just a couple paragraphs, then we'll play a video, and then I'll show y'all what I had, and we will wrap it up in about 20 minutes. Take a seat in our alfresco haven where tranquility and elegance meet. Let the harmonious symphony of nature and the inviting ambiance set the stage for an exciting culinary journey. Yeah, the food was really good. I would say their online presence could be better because if I click on this link, it's broken, but they do have an Instagram as well. But it's okay. Our expertly crafted dishes prepared with the freshest local ingredients not only are a delight for the palate, but also a feast for the eyes. Yes, y'all, I loved my plates. You will see it. Whether you're celebrating a special occasion, enjoying a romantic dinner, or simply indulging in the pleasure of good company, our outdoor seating provides a perfect backdrop for creating cherished memories. Join us and let the enchantment of Kazarma, Mykonos, transport you to a world where every moment is filled with beauty, taste, and the joy of being alive. So yeah, you all can see, and I think Kazarma is either this one or this one, but all of them have the overhangs of seating. And then when you go into the back, you can absolutely sit inside if the weather is bad. So let's just take a quick look at this video and see what they're advertising. I'm gonna replay it. All right, so you all can see here the seating that faces the water, and you can see the iconic Greek buildings in the background. This is one thing that I learned as far as Mykonos. Hello, Tito Helper is here. Thank you so much for being here. So we are at sea level, obviously, because we're looking at the water. Greece, just like a lot of this part of the world, Italy was like that, Greece is like that, even Hawaii is like that. A lot of these islands are the tops of volcanoes. So you're going to have a lot of mountainous range. You all will see in my pictures. And so what they do is they actually build their buildings up the mountain hill, or the volcano hill, kind of set into the building. And for years, they have painted them white. They do that intentionally, every year. I think it's like it keeps them cooler in the summer, warmer in the winter, and then also is like anti either bacterial or something that they do to treat them to keep that whitewashed look. So when you look out, Christina says, nice. Yeah, when you look out from the customer's view, hopefully you all can see that. It really is a nice view. So that's the walkway where people are going in front. They got somebody welcoming you in, but you can see the buildings. They all kind of look the same. Hello, hello. So let's see if there's anything else. Good staff, really good service. Okay. Let's see if they have anything else. So their social media is a little bit light. I'm not going to read the rest of this stuff, but you all can see presentation is incredible. Oh, I did have this today. I had the pomegranate. Yes, yes, yes. Handcrafted cocktails. I'll tell you a little bit about that, but you all will see. I did have a cocktail. I told the waitress to surprise me because I'm indecisive. I'm such a girl. Okay, so I will drop their Facebook in the chat just so you all could see it, but we're going to go ahead and move on to my pictures. Again, I wanted to have a gyro. I just wanted the one thing. I wanted to try it and see how I liked it. So let me pull up my photos so you all can see. All right, so let's go to, hope you all are doing well. Thank you for being here. Okay, Kazarma. All right, let's see, do I have our pictures in order? All right, I'm gonna start at the bottom and then take y'all to the top. It's just a few pictures. All right, so this is walking towards a pier. Okay, so this is kind of like the port where the buses are back here. Y'all know I travel in coach bus, so this is where the buses, this is as far as they can go. And then like we'll meet up. Oh, this is actually from the bus. You can see the rear view mirror here. So you can see the buildings, on the port and all these lights. You can see it's almost like a little U shape or horseshoe peninsula, shop after restaurant, after hotel, after shop. You just keep walking all the way across the coastline of the island. Then you see the ships and all that other stuff here. Houses and hotels kind of go up the back here. So that's kind of the view from the water. And then I did take a picture of this one. So for example, this is Jackie O. They made this in honor of the late First Lady. Christina says breathtaking. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So this is an example. All the restaurants are kind of like this. So they have the indoor portion, but very common in Europe, they have al fresco dining, right? So they have seats outside, and then usually they have a greeter outside smiling and talking to people walking by because there's a lot of foot traffic. And then if you look over here on the left, they also have a menu, and it's either like a picture menu or they have the actual menu. So as you're walking through with your dining companions, you all can decide what's on the menu. If you're looking for something, that greeter is there to answer any questions that you have. Of course, they want to welcome you in. Of course, they're going to tell you everything is great, but they can answer your questions, and you can look at the pricing too, because if you're on a budget, you don't want to go somewhere where a basket of bread is $10 just because the rich can afford it, right? So those are the things that all the restaurants do that. Okay, let's go back to the photos and I'll show y'all what I had. So I'm going to scroll back up and we just have a few pictures. So this is me. Coming in, I remember I went up to him first and then I left and then I came back. He's like, oh, I have a nice seat right here for you. Beautiful little seat. So you all can see, this is the seat. I should have got a better picture of the view, but this is the port. So I'm turning back around and this is kind of like the, let me see, can I give you good quality? Oh, all right. Again, it didn't upload all the way, y'all. I'm on the struggle Wi-Fi, but sitting down, very nice. Okay, so they brought the menus, they brought the drink menu, and they brought the food menu, and I should have opened them up. I used to do that, y'all. I used to open up the menus and actually take pictures of the menu, but I've kind of gotten spoiled, and it's like, I'll just get the menu online. Well, unfortunately, their website is down, so I'm gonna have to remember to start doing that. What does Christina say? Which one do you like better so far, Maggie? Athens or Mykonos? Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to say Mykonos. This hotel is beautiful. I don't know if you all saw it. I mean, it is an island, so, water is kind of like at a premium. You're going to pay for bottled water everywhere. Um, I just think it's like a small and charming and quaint. Now, Athens is great for history, democracy, ancient Greeks, the all of the shout out to the Justice League. Um, Athens is very, how can I say this? It's almost like it doesn't matter what country you're in, almost all capital cities start to look the same. You're going to have your chain restaurants, you're going to have your McDonald's, you're going to have all your banks, you're going to have your tourist spots. You're just going to have a lot of the same thing, little flavor here and there. But the farther you get away from big cities, you start to see the charm of smaller towns. And I grew up in a small town, so I just like that quaintness. But so far, I really like Mykonos. Yeah, salute to Bruiser. Christina says you would pick that too. Yeah. Even our tour guide says, like, we're here for 3 days. She says it's not enough time. They have like a little shuttle that'll take you to it. And it's just little tucked away gems. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old, but simple is good. All right, let's continue. All right, y'all, we'll just wrap this up in about 10 minutes. So there's the menu, nice stemware. I have my wine glass, water glass, and I told them, I said, I know exactly what I want. I would like a gyro. I didn't even open the menu to look. So they brought me some water, some very nice. Oh, there's a little view of it. Okay, good. Y'all can see. Pouring my, I'll show y'all. All right, so I know it's kind of fuzzy, but you all can see on a nice day sitting right up here in front. I was by myself, so nobody in front of me, but you can see all the different tourists walking by. And then this is the menu right here. So like I said, every restaurant has their menu board, making it really easy. And then that way you can ask, do you have calamari, on the menu. Oh, Christina says, you're happy I'm having a great time. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I travel every year. So if y'all like this, next year is Egypt and then 2025 is China. And I love taking y'all with me. All right. So this is the nice young man that was like, oh, come on in. We have keto, big keto for you. And I was like, yeah. So I left and came back. So he had me sit down. So you all get a little peek of, and you can see the water's beautiful and the buildings in the back. One of these days I'll be a professional for y'all, but it's just me and my iPhone. Okay, so I'm looking at the menu briefly because I did tell them I want a gyro. So he was like, okay, no problem, chicken or pork. I said, which one is most common? I want the traditional. He said, we have pork. So I said, fine, I would like a pork gyro. So while they're, getting that ready for me, I'm just kind of perusing through the menu because why not? And I thought this was interesting. Notice how the prices are written in pencil. So as ingredients go up and down, they can change the prices. And I wanted to get this homemade pita bread and dip, but the waitress was, nice. She says, you're getting pita on the euro, so it's almost like getting an extra bread basket. So I didn't get it, but I kind of wish I had because y'all, when I tell you, the best pita of my life, like so good ingredients. And then it had the char marks. You could tell they had like grilled it, not baked it. So it had that stone like taste to it. Kia says everything looks so pretty. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. All right, let's continue. All right, so you can see the prices here. So 11 euro, 10 euro. So that's like a little bit more than $10. So it's close to the dollar, but the dollar is softer. So you can see the pricing and you're paying for sitting down in the view. Okay, so I asked for water. So they brought me this bottle of water. I still have it here, this big old bottle, and it was like $4. So you're going to pay for water, unlike On the mainland, when you sit down, they just pour water because the water is, from the tap or the filter is safe to drink. On the island, it's a little salty, so everything is bottled water. So that's like $4. Okay, so just keeping that in mind. Christina says, wait till you get to Santorini. I know that's tomorrow. I'm excited. All right, so this is my gyro. Looks kind of crazy, right? I thought so too, but let's take a look. Let's deconstruct this. So this is the pita bread on the bottom. You could tell it was like brushed with really good olive oil, and you could see the char marks here. So I was like, how in the world am I supposed to eat this? But it had the tzatziki sauce, which is the Greek yogurt, the dill and cucumber, grilled tomatoes, these little slivers of meat right here. This is the shaved pork. So that's usually what you would probably see as lamb. And then it had red onion. I don't know if you can see, there's onion slivers in here. And I don't know if this is like little potato chips or crisps or like fries or whatever, but it was so good. Now, if you look closely on my gyro, notice how they have it cut. So it looks like one big like slice. Christina says, OMG, y'all. It looked like you had to pick it up and eat it like this, but they had cut. So if this is the pita bread, they had cut it into sections. So it was almost like pull apart, not monkey bread, but almost like mini pizza slices. Now, when you pull it apart, and I see why the lady from yesterday says she didn't like it because everything was just all together. When you pull it apart, it does kind of tumble. But you just, for me, get your little fork and knife, put a little bit on that pita bread, smear some of that tzatziki on there, and toss it back. We will be all right. But people like what they like. Okay. So that is what arrived, and I was like, oh my God. So I have my water and my gyro. Let's see if I got a video for you all. All right, so you can hear him greeting, nothing else happening there. So just showing you all a video and then took another picture. So you can see here, but I have a knife and fork. And if you notice here, see how it's already kind of cut into sections. It's not as apparent until you dig into it, but they have cut it to make it easy for me. All right. So then I took a bite, and oh yeah, it was good, y'all. I don't even know what to say. It's really just about y'all. Kia says, OMG, it's wow, it looks huge and amazing. Definitely worth the price. Yeah, I don't remember how much I paid for it. Maybe it was like 20 bucks, but I wanted the authentic, y'all. So that's one thing to know. The gyro in street food, if you get it from like a taco stand or one of those like vendors, they're gonna have it all wrapped up in the wax paper or the parchment paper, and you eat it on the go. But if you go to a restaurant and you sit down, they're gonna have it open faced for you. Okay. So, yes, it was incredible. The pita bread was excellent. The tzatziki was with that thick, good Greek yogurt. The tomatoes came from that volcanic, they had that sweet acid in them. The red onions were kind of like pickled and a little bit like sweet salty. The shaved pork was like bacon, really flavorful, but not crispy. So that texture was kind of soft like the lamb, but it just had that. And then those little crisps on top. So yes, I'm tearing it up. It's good. All right, so you can see I'm eating it now. You can see it's starting to fall apart a little bit, but it's okay. Notice how they've cut. No, I'm struggling over here. Notice how they've cut. Christina says I'm being hog heaven. You sure would, my dear. Hello, everyone coming in. We're about to wrap up, but notice how they've cut the pita bread here. And I actually really like that. It made it easy. So when I pulled out a slice, you can see the cross section here. You have your oiled and grilled pita bread, your cucumber sauce, you have your tomatoes, your onion, nice heaping amount of pork, and then the crisps on top. So yes, y'all, even though it kind of disassembled, I slopped it up. Kia says, "Oh my, your description is mouthwatering and team greedy." Yeah, y'all. I was sitting down and it was just everything was good. Those are the best meals to me when you have each ingredient is good on its own. When you put it together, shout out to Wonder Woman. It was so good. I'm so glad y'all like it. Sometimes I'm like, I don't really say anything, but I'm glad y'all like it. Rodney says, "Sorry, I'm late. It sounds delicious." You're never late, sir. Yeah, it was incredible, y'all. I'm really glad that I went. And here's the lesson. Like I said, there was someone in my group that had a gyro this way, and she was like, I just kind of served it to you. I didn't like it. It was just kind of messy, but I don't know. Sometimes the best food is a little bit messy. Date night food can be messy and fun, but whether it's like nachos or anything that kind of falls apart, if you really enjoy it, it's okay. You can be elegant, just take small bites, but get in there. Absolutely enjoy yourself. And I absolutely did. Okay, so I'm sitting there eating the gyro, and I just have my water. One second, y'all, just checking because I'm supposed to have a 5:45. Okay, um, so the waitress comes by and she asks me, are you okay with just water or do you want something else to drink? Because I have my water glass because I bought this bottle of water and I'm eating my gyro. And so I asked her, I said, what do you recommend? I like it light. I like it sweet. I'm not a heavyweight. I'm not a big drinker. I'm not a heavyweight drinker. So she wanted to recommend like a ginger beer kind of thing. She thought that the taste would balance the gyro well, but I told her, surprise me. So she brought out a pomegranate cocktail. And so that's what this is. It's like pomegranate, I think some type of sparkling water. It has mint in it. It was perfect for me. It was light, it was refreshing, had a little bit of alcohol, but not too much. It was a perfect girly drink. What does Christina say? I don't eat a lot of sweets, but the desserts, I'll be in trouble. We're gonna close out on that, y'all. The gyro knocked my socks off. I was so happy. Then I added on the cocktail. And then I said, "Do you have a dessert menu?" She said, "But of course, but of course." So I'm drinking my pomegranate mint cocktail. I'm eating my gyro. So there's a better picture of it so you all can see this is what I had. And it was good. Just a nice, simple girl cocktail. All right. So I'm tearing it up. Almost done. Oh, I'm showing y'all how I'm having to assemble it. So you can see, like, I have to scoop up a little tomato and put on there because it's falling. But you can see the pita bread. And he's still greedy. And then I got another piece just showing y'all as I'm disintegrating it. Notice the plate is getting cleaner and cleaner. Oh, the char on that pita bread was so good, y'all. So at the end, no shame in my game. When I tell you clean plate, I'm almost embarrassed, but Rodney says the food looks so colorful. It is. It is. Just lots of fresh ingredients. That's the best food, just simple but fresh ingredients, made with love. That's really what it is. So, yeah, y'all, I ate everything and then I asked for the dessert menu. So they cleaned my place setting. Oh, okay. All right. Be right there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna show you dessert and then I'm gonna let you go. So they changed my place setting. And again, I asked the waiter, I said, please recommend something. He said, orange souffle. I was like, what? Orange souffle? So it says it takes some time to prepare, but they made this orange cake, y'all. And it's like a lava cake in the middle, but instead of chocolate in the middle, it is like an orange. I don't even know if it's puree. So it was like this cake. Let me see if I cut into it. So he's preparing it for me. Hey there. I have a YouTube cooking channel, so I'm going to be reviewing this. So this is a orange cake or yes, it's a souffle orange pie. Souffle orange pie. Okay. So and then chocolate ice cream. Okay. Enjoy. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. So when I cut into it, think of a lava cake. Look at that. It was oozing this orange, like, I can't even explain it. Christina says, yum. Linda says, hello, Maggie. It was amazing. Yeah, y'all. I cut into that. When I tell you, yeah, this is me again with the dessert. It was so, so good. So if you like, okay, sorry, y'all. And that's it. We're going to go ahead and end here, but I just wanted to share with you all, don't knock it till you try it. Sometimes, people, we like what we know. Sometimes we, can know other things, but I'm never the food police. I just want to share with you all what I'm experiencing. Rodney says cleanliness is team greedy. Yeah, they had hand wipes and everything. Oh, Alejandra says the chocolate. It was the weirdest combination, but it was chocolate ice cream on the side, and I drizzled that over that orange lava. Y'all. Alejandra says, I'm a sweets eater. In a restaurant, I will say, please just bring me all the sweet food. I need to learn the sugar-free menu, Miss Maggie. All right, y'all. I got a meeting with Miss Aisha, so I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. Just wanted to hop on. Thank you for all the support. We're not even going to do the commercial. I just wanted to show you all what I'm eating. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss Instagram, but I am posting every day. So if you all like what I'm doing, follow, subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow from Santorini. But I'm doing well. I'm enjoying myself. Darlene says, thank you for sharing your experience. Yes, add Greece to your itinerary. Absolutely. Okay, y'all. Class is dismissed. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow.